Dude. Yeah, I saw. I just haven't had a chance to respond. I'll get back to you. It's honestly, it was just so I had a way to hit you back just in case I need contact information to get a saber out to you in the mail. I did, however, on the last stream you saw me building on the 3D CAD thing. This is my rendition of Palpatine's. This is like kind of a Palpatine inspired. I put an orange blade in there. Looks pretty dope. Kind of, it reminds me of like a robot face going ah. Thanks, my guy. I tried. Right now I'm in the middle of printing black spacers, and this is a button pommel and or a light pommel, and then the button switch. That will look kind of like this, except green. For I don't have. I mean, it'll come out looking kind of like this green here. And this is the upper emitter part for an order. It's getting ready to go out. Yeah, this is so. This kid in honestly, this kid in Israel, he's bought 2 sabers so far, one for him and one for his buddy. But he was wanting to know if he could get me some money on the side if I would send him some black spacers for his other one. So that's what I'm printing right now. And once these are done, I've got to print. I'm going to be printing this model next, except I'm going to be printing it in a silver and copper color scheme, so it'll have this color scheme, except yeah, except in this color. Yeah, so pretty much it'll come in a bunch of parts and whatnot. This is the grip for it, and this is the top emitter ring part situation. And then yeah, like I said, I designed it to where uh, everything pretty much comes apart. So this is the bottom pommel area and whatnot, and this little sleeve here actually slides off and whatnot. So you can change the colors out. I haven't done it on, of course I haven't done a lot on stream, um, but my next door neighbor, he's a huge Star Wars fan too, so he was asking um, if I was planning on doing a Count Dooku and if he could commission me to do a Count Dooku one, and I told him yeah. So I've been kind of working on that on the side. Um, it's just hard to find time to be able to like actually have time to print stuff. It's easy to build it on the computer and then just it sits in a file forever. I was just telling my wife, like, when I get back from my motorcycle trip, which is in like 3 days, that I need to buy another printer because I'm running out of. I'm limited on how quickly I can print things. You know, these are only 7-inch beds, so it's 7 by 7 by 7 inches tall. So that's as big of a build space as you'll ever be able to build on it. I'm going to upgrade to a 10 by 10 by 10 inch plate, so it'll give me 3 extra inches. It'll print faster as well, so I'll be able to put more stuff on one plate and build things out a lot quicker. It'll give me some more free time to actually build things I want to build and play around. But yeah, comes as just a basic boop, and then you take your whatever color sleeve. I don't know if I have another color sleeve just as reference. Yeah, I do. I have a red one. This one's a little bit taller because it fits on a different style pommel, so it won't actually fit on this one. As you can see, it's a little bit too tall. This ring stops it. But yeah, that just slides over the top. Boop, locks on, gives it the cute little ring. And then you take your core and you screw your core to the bottom, like so. And what's cool about it is I tried to design it to where, like, if you like a specific pattern of whatnot, like you could put your button up here, you know, all your different spacers and whatnot throughout, or you could flip that completely around, put all your spacers down here, your button somewhere in the middle, and all that. I'm actually flying to Washington State. Um, I bought a motorcycle off a friend of mine up there, and I live here in Missouri, so I got to get it back somehow. So I'm pretty much just going to fly out there and then get my motorcycle and then ride back. It's about 2,700 miles. 2,700 miles in like 3 days, 4 days, something like that. Yeah. Now I'm just we're back together. And that's one saber. Boom. Oh, I forgot to put the blade back in it. Ha. Like I said, it's powered by like a UV light, so all the blades like glow really bright. Wow. Yeah. Super red. That's a yellow blade. It doesn't look yellow, but it's definitely a yellow blade. Yellow. Yeah, I mean, like the analytics on that video are still going, so I figure I'm gonna give it 30 days and see where it's at in 30 days, and after 30 days, I'll pretty much I'll pick 3 people from the subscriber file at that point in time, and then send them out. If you do get one, though, you have to post a review video or a review photo on either my Etsy store or on your social media and tag me in it, or on my social media and tag you in it. I don't know how it goes down, but you know what I mean. Pretty much I'm driving sales without trying to pay for, without having to try to pay for advertisement. You know, I don't want to go the route of, I know a lot of people say, oh, you got to spend money to make money. I have clearly spent the money. Advertising is not necessarily 100% my forte, but I do know some people in the industry that, you know, gave me some great tips and advice on how to grow a business without, you know, just pretty much word of mouth. You know, best way to grow a business by word of mouth is to put your product in people's hands. And if it costs you a little bit of money to put your product in people's hands, their reviews or if they enjoy your product, will bring them back, and you will make your money back for sure. So, more than likely, you saw an Elegant Weapon. You saw a short from an Elegant Weapon on either TikTok or YouTube or his Instagram feed, um, where me and him did a collab. I pretty much just reached out to him. Um, I've been following him for a while, and I like the fact that he's not just I only do NeoPixel sabers. I only do $700 sabers. I only do the most realistic lightsaber replicas. He does a multiple. He spans from $5 Walmart sabers to really nice sabers. So I figured, what a great person to reach out to, somebody who's just interested in the saber lore and not necessarily, the most expensive, realistic saber you can buy. Um, and I just asked him, hey man, if I send you a couple in the mail, would you be interested in, like, I mean, if you like them, you don't have to. If you don't like them, if you think they're garbage, go ahead and get rid of them, But if you like them, would you be interested in doing a review short on them? And he hit me back and said he liked them, and um, we kind of collaborated on what colors he wanted and the styles that he wanted, kind of like I do on my shop and everything, and sent them out to Canada. And I was nervous that they weren't going to make them. Weren't going to make it. I did have to pay customs and tariffs because being in the U.S. and having that whole thing going on with the government is kind of silly. But he got them. You saw the short, and it drove business with, and all it really cost me was the price of 2 sabers. So, I mean, yeah, thanks, man. I like the fact that he smacks them together, because it kind of shows, that they're not just. I mean, they are fragile. I won't say that. I won't say that they're like indestructible or anything like that. I've broken numerous of them. Like I said, I've got a full bucket of broken parts, and this is like bucket number 6. So they are 3D printed, as you can see. None of this is metal or solid, but they do have some playability. I would not drop them on the concrete. I would not play with them or swing them around anywhere that has a hard surface that you may drop it on at a weird angle, because they will break. But you're not going to find another company out there making a saber custom to your specifications, So, at least not in my price range. There for a lot more expensive, but yeah, just building that Palpatine one. There's one hilt. There's two. There's one pommel, 2 pommels. These are sections of the side crossguard, trying to get it down, like, because it was pretty flimsy at first, and wrong size, printed it, and the threading was too tight, couldn't get it to fit. It got crazy and decided it was going to crap out halfway through the print. Once again, it was too flimsy on the side, so it just broke. Yeah, you go through a lot of, that's the thing with building stuff is, you go through it, but like I said last time, Yoda says, failure is the best teacher. Look at that creepy ass spider. I don't know if you can see him on camera, but there's a fruit spider creeping around up in my freaking shop. Solid. I hate spiders. Spiders are so gross. Ugh. Right? You just keep pushing at it, man. Like this is when I finally started getting the concept down on this sorry, pardon my language. I do cuss a lot. But as you saw, this stream is not for kids. So if your parents are around, I apologize. Um, but yeah, you can see the blowout lines in this. And this is, I don't know why it's being weird like that. Just focus on this. There you go. But yeah, so it had some weird lines. But look how much stronger. Oop, I still broke it. See? If you squeeze too hard, it will break. It is much stronger. You have to give it some force to break it now. But they are fragile. Fragile. Yeah, I watched one of your edits the other day. It was your Darth Vader one. I wish I had some way to hold this back. It always flops into the camera view. And I mean, I could move the camera, but I mean, as far as everything else goes, it's on the other side. Like my whole setup. I don't know if I can give you a view of it. So on the other side is my garage. If you looked upside down, that's the shop. That's everything going on. That's my computer. Behind the scenes. There you go. I have it ran through there, and this is the actual 3D printing studio shelf. I just wish this was not dangling. Somehow attach it to that. I'd be happy. Happy. I don't know how. It's gonna piss me off. Got this clip. Maybe, just maybe. Will that do it? Did that do it? Did I like save everything? Did I save Zelda? I think it saved Zelda. I think it did it. The princess was in the castle? Shoot. We brought her home. Things that you will need if you get into 3D printing. A Dremel. Definitely going to need one of these. Gets into those nooks and crannies. A caliper. Get yourself a good, decent caliper. This one measures millimeters and inches. It also measures depth on the other end, so you can tell how deep things are. I use a wood burner You can use. They actually have like little heat welders and whatnot. But I just use a weld burner or a wood burner that I angled the tip on and whatnot, and that's just kind of smooth out any imperfections. Of course, needle nose pliers. Yourself a good pair of needle nose pliers. Um, I use this little nifty for nooks and crannies. This little pick tool that I got. It just helps me get into those little spaces. A deburring tool. Definitely get yourself a deburring tool. That's good for getting into those little whoop. It kind of spirals, gets into, cleans up any imperfections. What else? I think those are the main things I use a lot. Of course, utility knife. I have a utility knife. Um, and a place to store all your filament and goodness. Because, boy, there's going to be a lot of goodness. Like, look at this jar. This is just poop. This is just poop. When I first started getting into 3D printing, I was like, heck yeah, I'm going to keep all my poop. Bad idea. You will have so much poop from your 3D printer. If you get into a lightsaber making business, you will have bags upon bags upon bags upon bags of colors, of parts. Figure out a great storage system for them, because you will run out of space really quick, because you will have, just to show you an idea of colors of shrouds that I have already been requested. So, purple, green, copper, kind of a metallic coppery green, purple, gold, silver. And that's just one style, and I'm not even done with that color yet. I still got rose gold, and blue, lots and lots of colors. And then you have them in all the different styles. Oh look, there you go, pink, shoot, rose gold. So you'll have, it will become crazy. And then you'll have, this is my bucket, this is my bin of buttons. It's a bin of buttons. See all the button colors I provide right now? All the cool little nifties. The black light's kind of messing with it. But yeah, lots of different colors of buttons. And then you'll move on to, you have different styles of pommels, or different styles of grips. All the way varying from big grips to little grips. Tons of grips. But, that's the joy. That's the fun of it in the end. I'm gonna try to unplug. I'm gonna unplug my webcam for a minute and switch it around for just a moment.